Hello everyone and welcome back to the second part of our Ocarina of Time 3D playthrough live. Let me just adjust my microphone a second. How's that? Cool. So last time, let me just explain what's happened. We started the game, we did Dodongo's Cavern, we did the Great Deku Tree, and now we need to go up to the top of Death Mountain and get some magic from the fairy. So what I'm doing here is I'm just farming some rupees. I did a bit of farming before we started, but not an awful lot. What's cool about this room is we can literally like full, complete our wallet. There we go, so we have a unlimited amount of rupees at the moment. All we can carry right now is 99 rupees. Later on in the game, when we have enough golden spider thingies, we can get a bigger wallet for more rupees. So what I'm going to do now is just buy a Hylian shield. Now this is the shield that we'll use when we're an adult, but we can also use it now, apart from we can't properly stand around and use it. So let's just get this to protect ourselves from all the ruckus. Cool. There we go. So I think you should go a bit slower with this on. I'm not entirely sure about that. At least he moves slower, animation-wise. And once we've gone to the top of Death Mountain, all we have is one dungeon left, and the child portion of the game is all done. So that's pretty cool. We're making good time. So if you were not here for the previous part, welcome. It's been a lot of fun so far. I've been trying to narrate the story as it goes, but all the voices for the characters are all awful. So let's reboot their voices. We'll give them all different voices now. So all we gotta do now is we've got to hike up Death Mountain and see the fairy at the top. In fact, after this we should probably get Epona's song and Din's fire. I have an idea. What could go wrong? Oh. We're in for it now, guys. Oh jeez. Why did I do this? No! If you're playing this in 3D, the Cuckoo fights are actually really visually fantastic. So we're gonna die, so what I'm gonna do is just go in this house to protect myself. The Cuckoo should go away after that. Anything in here that can give us health? No. Right, so that was a bad idea. Oh well. You know what they say, good ideas come from bad ones. They say that, don't they? Well, I just want to stop that beeping now, so let's get a heart from somewhere. In fact, there should be those big hoppy things on Death Mountain, they'll give us hearts. In fact, there's some pots down here. There we go. That stopped the beeping. So Ocarina of Time isn't actually that long of a game, if you know what to do. I guess it takes a lot longer when you don't know the events of the game. I would like nothing more than to be brainwashed by aliens and lose all my memories so I can play this game one more time for the very first time. That would be outstanding. Ooh. Ah, two birds. So we actually need the... No, do we need the boomerang for that? I think we can do that just normally. Yeah, we can climb up there, can't we? At this rate, we'll be getting a bigger wallet. We're not seeking any spiders or anything, but we'll see how it goes. Echo Vortex is here. Hello, Echo. How are you? Oh. Met our nemesis there. So there really isn't a whole lot more of the child portion left. I reckon we can do it in this stream. Oh, damn! These guys are harder than Ganondorf. Echo says, how's your day? So far so good. How about you? Okay, I'm just gonna run away from this guy. He's too powerful. The easiest way to kill them is literally just by doing that, but this kills them in one hit. Right, so we could actually die if we don't do very well here, but thankfully we hopefully won't. Echo needed to be somewhere. Where? Give us the details again. We need your details. Oh. There we go. I'm not actually looking down at the touchscreen, which makes touching the touch icons a bit difficult. Because I'm looking at the same screen you guys are. Let's try and make this explode in the air. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. That's where we lose all our bombs. There we go. And we get some rupees for that too. There's no real need to go in there yet. Alright, so we've got to play it safe here because we only have one heart. All you gotta do is run around a bit and use the shield to stop all these rocks from falling on you. So I'm not entirely sure if you can do this bit without the Hylian shield, but I would recommend that you don't try. This is the whole reason we got the shield. Intel says, "Stop sucking, John. I will never stop. Ever, ever, ever." Now, how will we know if we're facing the right way? Actually, I think the rocks stop falling when you're close enough. They're not dicks, these rocks. Yeah, we're close. Oop. Now, where are the others? Let's assume there are no others. But I can hear the battle theme. Can we get him? Yeah! The gyro controls in this game are just so good. They don't get enough credit. Especially because you can do this. Going for the spin attack, we are indeed. We're not doing 100%, but we're doing as much as we can. So we'll be doing Acapona's song, we'll be getting Din's Fire in a moment. There's really not a whole much more of the child portion left. We're coming towards the adult bit. We still have to do Lord Jabu Jabu, the third temple. Eesh. I remember when I was younger, I had a little thing for her. This is just so hard to believe looking at her. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Power. I'm going to grant you a sword technique. Receive it now. I'm ready to receive, baby. Intel says Big Goron sword is a must. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we can't do any of that just yet. You mastered the secret sword technique of the spin attack. Hold B to charge up your weapon, release B to unleash the wave of energy with your spin. If you want to release energy without charging your weapon, just rotate the circle pad once and press B for an effective quick spin. When you charge power for a spin attack, magic power will be consumed. Pay attention to your green magic meter. Hey boy, you're a messenger of the royal family, aren't you? You should visit my friends who live across the land. They'll surely grant you other powers. Head to the path leading to Hyrule Castle. One of my friends awaits you there at the dead end in the road. When battle has made you wary, please come to see me. What a freak. I'm so surprised Nintendo didn't redesign her for the remake. There we go, that's a spin attack. And now to see everyone's favourite character. This dick. Hoot hoot. Well, it looks like you've grown up a little from the Great Fairy's power. But you still don't really look like a hero who will save Hyrule, at least not yet. He's a condescending dick. If you're going back down to the mountain, I can lend you a wing. Come here and grab on my talons. And hold on tight, hoo hoot. Ah yeah, sure. Inter says our friend has Din's Fire. Yeah, we're going to get that in just a second. a great remake. I'm not entirely sure if I prefer this one or the N64 original. I think this loses a bit of the vibe. Like, the N64 version's a bit more dark and a bit more desolate. Oh, now we can be like Spider-Man. When Spider-Man jumps on roofs. That damn spider. I think I prefer this one, just because in England and PAL regions, it runs so slowly. The N64 version, like, text literally just goes like, ugh, ugh. Whereas here, it's literally as fast as this. On the N64, that would be ugh. Cure. Yamcha is here. He says, "Saxophone of Time." Everyone's favourite spin-off. Let's get Din's Fire. You haven't missed anything since last time, Yamcha. We've just got a magic meter. And that's just about it. We've only really started. Oh, we also got the Hylian shield. Cool. Din's Fire is very easy to get. We literally just sneak in and blow up a boulder. If Nintendo made a game called the Saxophone of Time, I would be there day one. I kind of hope they make a third Ocarina of Time. I was hoping Grezzo, who are the developers behind Ocarina 3D and Majora's Mask 3D, I'd hope that they can just take the reins and do their own little game. Because the engine's here, it's great. Grezzo actually made games like Secret of Mana. They're definitely great developers. I think they're currently working on, is it Forever Oasis, is it called? Something Oasis. Eternal Oasis? I can't remember. Cool. So I think you actually need Din's Fire later on to get into the Shadow Temple. Unless it's some other thing. Okay, we're going to do one more side thing, which is getting Epona's song. You literally just talk to someone in Lon Lon Ranch. And here's another beauty. Cool. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. This is how Miyamoto sees fairies. With triangular boobs. You got Din's Fire. Its fireball engulfs everything. You can use Din's Fire not only to attack but also burn things. Burn everything! When battle has made you wary, please come and see me. Should we throw a bomb in there? Oh no! Oh, you can't! You can't murder her! Well, that sucks. Cool, so we've done most of the side stuff now. I'm not entirely sure what the proper way to get a fish is, but how I do it is there's a bomb you can blow up in Hyrule Field. So we're going to do that and get a fish from there as well. Yamcha says, isn't she in Hyrule Warriors? She is indeed, yeah. She gives you like super-powered weapons. Hyrule Warriors is a great game. Cool, so we're very near to pushing the story forwards again. Indo says also the key to opening up the Temple of Shadows, but whatevs. Yeah, it is indeed. There's like lots of torches everywhere. Cool, to Lon Lon Ranch. Do we have to be there during the day? That could prove difficult. I think we do. Oh well. Where are we? Don't change day cycle. Okay, we're cool. And here's the ranch. So what happens with Epona is we learn Epona's song now, and when we're an adult, we can use it to gain Epona's attention. So Epona's a little shy when we approach her now. Oh no, she's not. I thought she ran away. Apparently not. Oh, it's the fairy boy again. I heard you found my dad. How'd you like the castle? Did you see the princess? Hee hee. Dad came home in a hurry after you found him. Hee hee. Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend fairy boy. She's this horse. Her name is Epona. Isn't she cute? No, come back. So how do we do it? It seems like Epona is afraid of you, fairy boy. If we come up close to her... Yeah, I can't quite... My mother has composed this song. Oh, there we go. Now we can do it. There we are. Oh, cute ocarina. Are you going to play a song with an ocarina? AXY. I can never learn the 3DS melodies, even though they're the same. Literally, the D-pad on the N64 is the same order as the face buttons here. But something just doesn't translate in my mind. There we go, now that horse is ours. You've learnt Epona's song. That owl's a bit of a stalker. So now Epona's our best friend, but we can't ride her. You can have Majora's Mask as the child. Cool, so we're very, very close to going forward. I just want to do one last thing, and then we'll go to Zora's Domain. So the reason I'm running backwards is it's just slightly faster than running forwards. Rolling is as well, but I think this is just a bit faster than rolling. Just you can't really see where you're going. That's the only trouble. Okay, so I'm just going to get the fish from over here. I'm sure there's an easier way to get a fish. You can probably get one in Zora's Domain somehow. But I always go this way. I think it's just over here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, that boulder over there? Here. I was going towards an enemy. This boulder over here has a little fishian. And we're going to need him. Oop. Damn. So what games is everyone hyped for in the stream? I am extremely excited for The Last Guardian, which is out in a month and 14 days. It does not seem like it at all. Oh, blow up the fish. There we go. Did we get one? Or was that just water? Yeah, we got a fish. Cool, so we can use that a bit later on. Let's also see what's in here. Some rupees. What I'm going to do is just make sure I do not accidentally press the bottle at any point, so let's get rid of the fish for now. Keep it in our inventory. And let's go to Zora's Domain! Which is in... Let's head backwards. This direction. Intel says Gravity Rush 2, Paper Mario, and Rhythm Paradise Megamix. Those are some of my most hyped games too. Certain John has 2 of those already. Indeed he does. I really want to talk about them, but I'm not allowed. I will say they're good. You won't be disappointed. Though isn't Rhythm Paradise Megamix already out in America? It seems weird that I'll be embargoed for that. Let's go backwards again. I've emailed Sony about reviewing Gravity Rush 2, but they keep ignoring me. The trick there is to just keep trying until they're sick of you. What I fear is, with Gravity Rush 2, is Sony just won't say a single thing about it and just let it, like, launch, quietly. It must be at the Tokyo Game Show, there's no way. The Tokyo Game Show's in 2 days. That's exciting. And here's our best friend! Hey bestie. Hoo-hoo. Looks like you've got bigger and stronger already, Link. You saw us like 5 minutes ago. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. The Zoras serve as Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water supply. The doors will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. He said royal family like 5 times. Inter says they keep ignoring the game's existence too. What I fear is that also there's no Last Guardian coverage. Like, since the E3 2016 trailer, we've heard nothing about that game. And a lot of people are worried there'll be another delay. I just can't believe that, though. I think we're definitely going to get it on October 25th. We've waited too long for this game. Let's just get some magic beans. Ooh. We'll just get like 4 of them. They get more expensive each time you buy them, which is cheeky. Oh no! We're out of rupees, and I used up our bomb. This one? I think we need to, oh, damn. Later on when we're an adult, I think we need magic beans to get over here, so it's good to plant it now, and that'll be fully grown while we're an adult. Okay, where's that cuckoo gone? Inda says it won't be. I almost pre-ordered the collector's edition, but I don't really care about the game that much. Yeah, the collector's edition's like, what, £100? £120 or something? Expensive stuff. I really want to get the steelbox at the very least, though. €130. Damn, that is expensive. I think I'm more hyped for The Last Guardian because of its legacy, because it's been a game that's been delayed and cancelled and everything. But then again, I also just love the look of it. I love the vibe. Let's try and keep this cuckoo. I think there's another heart piece we can get around here somewhere. No! Yeah, there's also just a normal steelbox version of The Last Guardian as well, which has really nice box art. I think if you're an animal lover, then you're almost guaranteed to love The Last Guardian. Like, Trico reminds me of my dog, even though it's like a cat-chicken creature. Okay, let's open this up. I think there's a heart container around here. Yeah, there it is. But I think we need that cuckoo again. £105. I never played Eco nor Shadow of the Colossus. I am playing Shadow of the Colossus right now. I've never been a huge fan of either of those until now. I started playing both of them in anticipation for The Last Guardian, and I just love them both now. As in, I bought them ages ago. I gave them a go, but they didn't really click with me. But now I get it. I understand them now. Inter says, sure, get killed in the end, Trico. They need some emotion in it. Well, definitely. I read on the Wikipedia page that the game begins with the boy being an adult, telling the story of how he met this bird creature. So, obviously the boy lives, which means Trico must die. Oh, my dear sweet Princess Ruto, where has she gone? I'm so worried. Well, we're gonna go diving. Our diving game is 20 rupees. Want to play? Okay. Pick up all the rupees I throw from here. You have only a limited amount of time. When you pick them all up, come back here and I'll give you something very nice. How does this guy make a profit? This is a terrible business. So this isn't so hard. In fact, we actually accidentally just got one. So when we do this, we get the power to dive for a bit longer. And that lets us get another bottle, so that'll be the second bottle in this game, and that will contain a letter from the princess. Cool. This way, I think. I see a lot of people say they want HD version of Ocarina of Time. I don't really see the point at this moment, because we literally, a couple of years ago, got this, and this is a really good remake. I mean, it's very loyal to the original game. As in, it's very safe. It's extremely safe. They've just kind of redone some of the assets. But the art style is completely intact. Here's Bunny Boy. What a graceful dive. Now please take this. This is a scale of our kind. With this, you can dive much deeper under the water. You got the silver scale. I love the diving animation. I don't think that's used anywhere else in the game. Cool, so now we can go under here. Now, Lord Jabu Jabu is a temple I haven't really memorised, so we'll see how that goes. I always do something wrong in that temple. Oh, yeah, we got it. I thought I missed then. You got an empty bottle, but something's inside of it. So it's not an empty bottle, is it, you liars? I think... Is that the dungeon, or is that the way to go? That's the dungeon, so we go in there later on. That's the water temple, in fact. Everybody's favourite. I never really understand the water temple complaints. I mean, yeah, sure, it's a little bit complex, but it's nowhere near as bad as people lead on. How about that water temple, huh? And it says, oh wait, the bottle princess is Majora's Mask. Yeah, that's the Deku princess. You have to put her in a bottle. Let's put that bottle equipped to us then. So we didn't actually need that empty bottle earlier, but it's convenient to have the fish now. Stops in with the backtracking. And here's everybody's favourite moment. The shuffle. Oh, this letter is from Princess Ruto. Let's see. She's inside Lord Jabu Jabu. That's not possible. Our guardian god, Lord Jabu Jabu, would never eat my dear Princess Ruto. But since that stranger, Ganondorf, came here, Lord Jabu Jabu has been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear, of course. He'll go find Ruto. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabu Jabu. I'll keep this letter, you keep this bottle, blah blah blah. Please find my dear Princess Ruto immediately. And now we gotta sit back and watch him do this. In the N64 version, this was way slower. Just keep in mind, the game ran at 24 frames per second. Maybe like 21 frames per second. And in PAL, it was like 18, so it's more like... Nearly done. Action-packed. What's kind of cool about him is he's like the stopgap of Zora designs, because they're all like sexy in this game, whereas he's more like kind of like the Link to the Past design, where they're more monstery. Sexy's probably not the right word, or is it? Well, Princess Ruto is practically naked. One of my friends was complaining when this game got re-released. He was like, "Oh, I can't believe they changed her boobs." And he was actually really angry about it. Obviously the adult Ruto, not the child Ruto. And here is our Lord and Saviour, Jabu Jabu. There we are. Now, it's time for the last child dungeon. For a while. We do another child dungeon, like a very small part of it later on. But it's more just a little segment of the adult dungeon. Cool, yes, I always mess up this dungeon a bit, so let's see if I can do it flawlessly this time. There's always the part that I just forget. Inside Jabu Jabu's belly. Can we get that from here, or do we have to be closer? Oh no, we can do it. I find aiming so much easier in this version. Like later on, there's a part when you're an adult and there's this arrow minigame where you have to shoot targets. It's so much easier with gyro controls, because the aiming was a bit twitchy on N64. So I'm pretty sure Ruto is literally right in here. There she is. Yeah, that's what I was complaining about. They've dressed her up a bit. You? Who are you? I am Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. What? Are you saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I'd never ask anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me. I don't care! Anyway, I can't go home right now, and you, get out of here, understand? Women, eh? Oh no! Guess we gotta follow her. Oh. Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away! I'm okay. I've been inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly since I was little, but Lord Jabu Jabu seems very strange today. There are electrocuted jellyfish and strange holes all around. On top of that, my precious stone was... But that's none of your business anyway. You, go home now, understand? You're that worried about me? Then I will give you the honour of carrying me. However, I won't leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. You'd better believe me. Do we go through here or over here? I don't remember. Let's go down here. This is a disgusting dungeon. Oh. Do you take damage from bubbles? Not entirely sure. Let's throw her up. Oh. Nearly. And you know what? We're gonna get that spider. So, in a moment, we're literally gonna be swimming in his body acids. Yummy. Yeah, this is a confusing dungeon. Most things look the exact same. It's not too long, though. It's quite a short one. I think this takes us back to the main lobby. We'll see. Yeah, this thing will take us back up in a moment. Let's deal with this guy first, though. Yes, I'm pretty sure a big thing just comes down in a moment. Unless we're meant to swim. Let's see. Oh, there we are. So we use Princess Ruto as like, I guess like a weight to put on switches. We'll get the boomerang in a second, which is a classic Zelda item. This way or the other way? We'll see soon. Okay, so we just avoid these. Those big, bright things, those are caused by the big tentacly things in here, so we'll get rid of those in a moment. The jellyfish kind of look like Metroids, almost. So I think the boomerang's in the other room, but we'll do this one for now. This switch, it doesn't look like you can press it down with your way to Lone Link. Cool, and we'll leave her here. Yeah, this is not the boomerang, I don't think. Actually, no, it might be. We'll see in a second. Is that everyone? Everyone dead? No. Alright, let's stick to the slingshot. There we go. I bet this is just like the dungeon map or something that I don't really want. We'll see. I know it is the boomerang. Cool. Let's equip that then. In fact, let's put it on X. There we go. The interface system is so much better than the N64 version. Like, you can hold more items, you can do a lot more. We can't go there yet. I think Ruto is waiting for us back at the door. Where are you? Woman. Unless she's gone back to the lobby again. No, either way, I think we need her to press that switch. Oh, there she is. Why would you go back here? How inconsiderate. How could you leave me behind? If you're a man, act like one. Take responsibility. Equality, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so I think this one gets rid of some of those big, colourful things that come from the ceiling. And we'll soon be rid of Ruto. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, this is not difficult in the slightest, just sort of approach it a bit. Oh, messed that up though. And one more. Cool. And that might be the dungeon map or the compass. But we're actually quite close to finishing this dungeon, I think. There's not a whole lot more left. You got the dungeon map. Has Ruto gone all the way back, or is she waiting for us? Oh, she waited for us. How inconsiderate, blah 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 blah. So did that do this one or the other one? This one. The red slimy thing is gone. That must be because you cut the red tail. Will that work with the other ones too? Yes, it will. Damn, we're on a timer. I can't remember what happens when the time runs out, but hopefully we won't find out. Oh. Yeah, nothing special. Is there a rupee? I was about to say that rupee looked like it was stuck in the ground for a moment. It's just slowly loading, so this must be the compass. You got the compass! Cool, so is that everywhere in here or is there more to see? I think there's another big slimy thingy, unless it's gone. No, it's still there. Okay, so I think the big slimy thingy in the lobby's now gone. So let's go back and see that. Yeah, no. Wait, was there one here? I don't remember. Were there more slimy things? Who knows? So there's one there, and one over here, right? Did we come in here? Ah, here we are. Okay. There's the other slimy thing. Two more. Yeah, they don't really pose much of a threat. And I literally think the middle one now will be our end of Ruto. Let's see if that's true. Yeah. Things where we say our farewell. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. No! Well, there's our first attack from him. Deal with these bozos. I'm thinking of live streaming Gravity Rush as well, just to build some interest for the game. Because very few people seem to know about it. And it really is one of my favourite Sony games in a long time. Cool, and then there was one on the right over here. Yeah? Have we been here? I don't recall. Yeah, we have. Alright, so I think now the main lobby one is gone, so we can do that. In fact, if you look on the map, you can see there's a dungeon room there, so I think we're heading towards there. But it's not the real dungeon. The boss, I mean. There you go, Slimy McGraw's gone. Ah, here we are. Now we say bye-bye, Ruto. That's it, that's what I've been looking for. Throw me up there onto the platform. Bye-bye. Princess Ruto got the spiritual stone, but why Princess Ruto? Oh my goodness, I finally found my mother's stone. I got very upset when Lord Jabu Jabu swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised it dropped inside. But now that I've found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. So take me home right now. I love how they're both so nonchalant about being inside a giant beast. Kia! What is this? An octopus? So this boss, we just kind of run really fast. Best thing to do is try and cut corners a little bit by staying as close to the spikes as you can. Because that lets you gain up on him a bit faster than you would usually. Ooh. The old switcheroo. As soon as we can lock onto him, we'll be gold. I'm pretty sure if we stabbed him that would have taken 3 turns, but because we did 2 of those jumps, we were okay. Lord Jabu Jabu's insides aren't normal. He needs to see a doctor. Imagine having an X-ray. It's like you seem to have a dungeon inside you. Yes, we're quite... Oh, too early. But I'd say we're quite close to the end of this dungeon now. You can see we're very close to that boss door on the map. Let's try that again. I never quite know what my favourite Zelda game is. I think it probably is Ocarina of Time, but I love all of them. There's not a single one that I don't like. Though I'm not a big fan of Zelda 2 or Phantom Hourglass, but I don't dislike them. Where are we now? Ah! Back in the centre. I believe a big thing will approach in a moment. Does it come from up there or down here? Oh no, that happens. My bad. Cool, so what we can do now is there's a little trick over here. Most people will break these boxes, thinking there'll be a rupee inside. But what you have to do is pretend it's Ruto. And this is the point where I usually get stuck in the dungeon, but I've learnt. I've learnt now. There we go. Are we too far away for that? Not quite. I can hear a spider as well, which means there's one nearby. And what's cool about the spiders now is we can use the boomerang to get them from a distance away. Let's try and get this right first. I think it might be too far away now. So let's throw it there. Is that fine? No. Oh! Let's try that. Nope, a bit closer. There we go. So where's that spider hiding? Oh, there he is. Found him. There's 1. And 2. Cool, boss time. And we might even have enough spiders soon to get a wallet. We'll see when we're an adult how many we need. We're not far away though. I think we've got most of the ones that we could possibly get. There was one in the Hyrule Castle courtyard that we didn't get. There we are, boss time. So this one is like a big giant jellyfish. In fact, all bosses when you're a child are just big giant things. Yeah, he's not particularly hard, we just kind of throw the boomerang at him a few times. I guess that Zelda boss is to a T. Get the item, throw it at them a few times. In fact, Wind Waker has a very similar boss. Ooh. Ooh. Just keep throwing. Eventually he chills out. There we go. No, we screwed that up. There we are, very close to finishing him off. As you can probably tell, I am not aiming, I'm just kind of throwing it and hoping for the best. No, one more. This guy's relentless. No! Even more! I just don't know. When will this madness end? There we go. And we are so close to finishing the child portion of the game. There's literally just cutscenes left. Gross. You got a heart container! She doesn't look very happy. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. She loves ya. And here's where it gets intense. Time to get married. You looked cool. Cooler than I thought you would anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. Nah, nothing really. Hee, don't be shy. I can tell what you're thinking. My mother gave it to me and said I should give it to the only man who'll be my husband. You might call it a Zora engagement ring. Alright. I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's sapphire. Guys, we're getting married. No other Zelda game really makes you commit to a woman. Ocarina of Time was ahead of its time. How is he swimming right now? You think he would just sink doing that? Praise the sun. You obtained Zora's sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession? You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all the spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Let's do it! Don't tell my father. Don't tell the father that you are engaged now. Cool, let's get on with it then. This way. Of course, now I have to travel all the way back to Hyrule Castle. Which isn't too far away, really. In fact, there's a bit of a shortcut we can take when we, did the dive earlier. There's our missus. Did my most precious possession help you in your quest? Hee hee. You literally just said, don't tell your father, and you're hinting at it next to your father. Jeez. In fact, a faster way to do it might just be saving and turning it off, but nah, we'll travel. We'll do the journey. I think this is the fastest way anyway. It might even be quicker just to do the route we took to get here. Oh well. So there's the water temple, but we want to go this way a bit. But what do you have to say? I am Azora. Have you seen anything strange in the lake? The river carries many things in this lake. Yep, we found a bottle. Is the Scarecrow here, or is that when you're an adult? You can learn the Scarecrow song. I can't remember what the Scarecrow song does. Anyone know? It's something special. It might just get you a heart container at a certain point. I guess we'll find out. So we need a horse to jump over those fences there. A special kind of horse. Right, who's ready to become an adult? Ooh, in the game that is. The sun is setting. Beautiful. I think Hyrule Field in Ocarina of Time is one of my favourite open worlds ever. Just because everything is so compact, like Lon Lon Ranch and the castle and Zora's Domain, they're all within a certain distance of each other. Like, you're never really travelling very far. But you're travelling far enough for it to feel like a journey, and far enough for horseback to make sense. And that moon, look at the moon. The moon is gorgeous. Let's run over here then. It's big enough for it to feel like an actual field, but it's small enough for everything to never feel like too much. There's never any padding, always something to do. Right, it's time. What voice are we going to give Ganondorf? And here's the dream we had right at the start of the game. Foreshadowing. When the 3DS was revealed, they had an Ocarina of Time tech demo before announcing the game. And this was more or less what the tech demo was, like a fly around Hyrule. Yamcha says, will you compliment the moon every stream? I sure will! I love that moon! I love moons. There's the Ocarina of Time! We'll get that in a second. There he is, big boy. I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me! Link's not very expressive in this game, is he? So, you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize what you are dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. Damn. Intense. Luckily, rain and clouds follow Ganon, and it stopped raining now. Yeah, I wish they made Link a bit more expressive in the remake. Because obviously you can't do much on N64, but he's just so, like, straight-faced all the time. missed just about. And again. There we are. You found the Ocarina of Time. This is the royal family's hidden treasure that Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Link, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you this, the ocarina and this melody. Close enough. YLR. That was it, right? Do a funky, quick version of it. You played the Song of Time. You've learnt the Song of Time. There aren't very many more songs to learn. Song of Storms... Oh. Now Link, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. Yeah, there's songs for all the temples to teleport to them. And I think... Sun Song? Is that one as well? Cool. Well, let's go and open the Door of Time. Who's hyped? This is what we've been leading up to, the climactic change in events. And I love how the world changes when you become an adult. Like, there's no better twist in the game, in my opinion. Just when you come out and everything's all desolate. I love time travel, especially when it's done as well as this. So we've not actually been in here yet. Like, we've had opportunities to come in, but there's no real use until now. I love revisiting this in Twilight Princess, because it's more or less the exact same. Was it YLR? There we go. You played the Song of Time. And this is what we've been building up to. Though some speedrunners have literally clipped through the door by doing the jump attack in a certain angle. So I guess you can lockpick the Door of Time. I think there are 6 dungeons as an adult. It might be 5. I think it's 6 though. So either way, we're probably about a third into the game. It's not hugely long, but it's the perfect length, and the pacing is just mwah, sublime. Link, isn't that... There'll be a lot of reading in a moment. Very lengthy scene. It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword. Let's get it. I never really understand how the Master Sword's shrine changes from game to game. I guess they just build new stuff around it. There we go, time to be an adult. Oh dear. Oh no. Yeah, excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the Door of Time. You have led me into the gates to the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Oh no. It was us. Yamcha says this is making me look forward to the new Zelda. Yeah, the new Zelda looks so different to everything else though, but I love that. I'm just so excited for it. Link. Wake up, Link, the chosen one. So this is the sage's place. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, so we'll try in a moment. Is it Raru? Rayu? I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. And here we go. Now we're adult Link. I love the manga for this game, because it really goes through the emotions Link would feel. Look, Link, you're big now. You've all grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade that the evil ones can never touch. Only one worthy of the title Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you are too young to be the Hero of Time, therefore your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to reawaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? Yeah, we do. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter the forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power has only little influence, even in the sacred realm. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of sages remains. When the power of the sages is awakened, the sage's seal will continue all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Raru, am the sage. I am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you and find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. Thank you. Yam just says 7 years of his life, he must be pretty mad. In the manga, he has a bit of emotion, as in he still acts like a child when he's an adult, whereas here you don't really get that, because Link's just a blank slate. You receive the Light Medallion. Rauru, the sage adds his power to your own. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. And now we're going to meet a mysterious character. Who could it be? I will not reveal it if anyone's never seen the game before. No spoilers. Link, we're back in the Temple of Time. But have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. Ooh. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples, one in the deep forest, one in the high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the Hero of Time and awakened ones, will bind the evil and return the light. Return peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikah. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl, and I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should go to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Link? We understand. Cool, it's time to get what I think is the coolest weapon in the Zelda series. We'll see in just a moment. To get it, though, we have to win a race with a dead person. This is one of the most impactful moments in gaming, in my opinion. So when we entered here, it was all bright skies, it was sunny, and as we're about to see now, the bright, dancing town is now a desolate world, and all the villagers roaming around are now zombies. So this happy, cheerful place is completely destroyed. It's like the Lion King almost. It's like when Simba returns to the Pride Lands. Obviously though, walk a few feet away and whoop, sunny skies. We'll get Epona soon. First off, let's get the hook shot. It's also cool returning to the Kokiri Forest and seeing everyone again. So Kakariko Village hasn't really changed a whole lot. This was kind of protected from Ganon. These guys are still laughing. Wahahaha! Look at this guy. Ever since he escaped from Castletown, he's become even more timid. Oh.
I tell you, I saw him. I saw the ghostly figure of Dampe. This gravekeeper sinking into his grave. He looked like he was holding some kind of treasure.
Well, 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 let's go see what that treasure is. So this house here, that's like a little arrow minigame place, and it's so much easier on 3DS. We'll do that later when we have the bow and arrow. I love the change in music. Like, as a child, this place was a lot more upbeat. And now it's a bit sad, the music, I suppose. So we can do a few things here. We can get the hook shot, and I think we can get the song of... the sun song? We'll do that in a moment. I think the sun song's in this big grave over here. Oh. There's no real need for this song for a mandatory playthrough, but changes the time of day, so that's always convenient. And we can also get the Song of Storms while we're here, which I think you do need later on. Cool, so this isn't a very hard place. This is... unless this is the Dampe bit. I can't really recall. Do we have any items we can use? We've got Din's Fire. That's bound to kill people, right? Actually, I think it sets the bats on fire, so this could have been a bad move. Yeah, it does, but it also gives us this little treasure chest here. Ah, bombs. Cool. Come to me. Oh. Well, he did. Anyone else want to die? This game is a lot darker than I remember. Like, there's skeletons everywhere. Especially when you go under the well later, there's like blood and stuff. And the re-deads, they're just creepy. Here we go, this is the sun song. Oh, This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. The rising sun will eventually set and newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. This is an interesting poem, huh? Something else is inscribed in the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the composer's brothers. Keep the sun song in your heart. YRA, YRA. You played the sun song. Cool, now stop the storm outside. You've learnt the sun song. We tried, and that's all the important thing is. Restless souls wander where they don't belong. Bring them calm with the sun song. Oh, I didn't know that. So what, can you stop redeads with it? Let's try that. Was it? That was it. Oh! I had no idea it stopped redeads. Well, the more you know. I thought it just changed the time of day. Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? Of course, that's one thing we can do. Now we can get the hook shot by pushing one of these gravestones. Which one is it? Is it you? Actually, I think they have flowers next to them that we'll need to push. Which is not this one. Which one has flowers? You do. Here we are. Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Easy. Oh. This guy's crazy. Just literally throwing fire at us. Pretty sure that's banned in the Olympics. Ooh. They kind of reuse this bit in Majora's Mask where you race the Deku Butler. It's not very tricky, really. There's no need to beat him, you just gotta follow him. Nearly there. Cool, there we are. The time of the race was 1:03. Haha, young man, you are very quick to be able to keep up with me, hee hee hee. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain. Will pull you to any spot where the hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, so come back and see me anytime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. Hee 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 hee. Reading's a tricky thing. There we go. So this lets us get into the forest temple. But before we do, let's just do a couple more things. You found the hook shot. It's spring-loaded chain that you can cast out to hook things while holding blah blah blah. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can pull yourself towards something. What's the Song of Time? That's it. Got it in the end. On the 3DS version, there's actually a little list of songs you can press. But I'm trying to do them all by memory. There we go. It's always good to learn them. In fact, I actually have an ocarina. A physical one. Let's get that heart piece. In fact, while we're here, we can get the Song of Time. A Song of Storms, even. So we're not going for heart pieces, we're not trying to get all of everything, but we'll get the ones that we seek. Ones we can see anyway. Grrr! I've never forgot what happened to me that day 7 years ago. Grrr! It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes in here, I'm gonna mess him up. Jesus Christ. What? You have an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song. I never really understand this bit, because I guess you do this to him, but he teaches you the song, so how does time work? Surely that would have a time paradox effect. Cool, well, let's go and get Epona then, and then we can do the Forest Temple. You've learnt the Song of Storms. So if we want to be a dick, we can come back here as a kid and play that song for him. I guess we have to complete the timeline. Don't want to mess anything up. Let's put the hookshot on though, just because it's a really cool weapon. In fact, I think we can use it to get onto roofs. Yeah, we can. Later on in the game we get the long shot, which is literally this item with a longer chain. How did they come up with that name? So, what are your guys' favourite Zelda items? I think mine is definitely the hookshot. But I also like the beetle in Skyward Sword. That's a cool one. Okay, let's go and get Epona. I think it has to be daytime, but the sun is slowly rising. Where's that sun? There's the moon. Kind of. We could just about see it just now. What's funny is zombies don't appear when you're an adult, so I guess Ganon had something to do with the zombies? Not really sure. Wasn't that what you want? I wonder what's going on in the forest right now. I'm worried about Saria too. She must be somewhere in the Lost Woods. Let's go check on the secret place. Yeah, we'll do that soon. First off though, let's just wait for daytime to come. So now the shield can be used as an actual shield, and not just covering ourselves. Yeah, this is the quickest way to stab things, by holding your shield and just going like this. But you're not very mobile while doing this. In fact, we can choose the Sun Song. What am I waiting for? What was the Sun Song? No need to wait. There we go. What was I thinking? We stepped in here a bit too early, so the song isn't playing, but I believe it's daytime? Yeah, it's daytime. We'll just do this quietly. There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumours that I cheated Talon out of his ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That Talon guy was weak. I, the hard-working... is it Ingo? Poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave me this ranch. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Pay me 10 rupees and you can have a ride. Approach the horse quietly and stand by its side and press A to mount. Thank you. Yamcha says his favourite item is the Deku Nut. Why is that? I suppose it's quite a fun item. Cool, so what we're going to do now is we have a minute to ride a horse, but we're going to choose a very specific horse using Epona's song. So Epona's a very timid horse who no one can tame. Apart from she loves Epona's song, which is how we're going to tame her and keep her So otherwise she would have ran away from us, but she loves her song. And he can't believe that we've managed to ride her. Oh, what did he say? Sorry. Okay, first thing we're going to do is just run around for a bit, 'cause I think we actually have to tame Epona. So let's do a quick little lap over these hurdles. Plus, it makes our money back. Seems this only cost 10 rupees. So that's our money back there. He actually asked for more rupees to race, and race can be a bit tricky. Still could go a bit more. Alright, let's do another quick round. I'm sure we can do it before the time runs out. Oh damn! Maybe we can't. We may have to do this again. Yeah, we gotta do it again. Hey, time's up, young man. You only paid 10 rupees. Yeah, okay, let's do that again. No, we don't care how you do it. Okay, let's just do another lap around. We'll do 2 laps. So what was the song? Ooh. AXY. And the escape sequence with Epona is one of my favourites. We'll do that in just a second. Where are you hiding? You know what? We're going to go the opposite way round this time. Guess Epona doesn't like that fence there. Alright, take 2. I guess you don't get your money back for the second one. Alright, let's see if he's happy with this. This is so sloppy. Can we have your love and affection now? You're getting better. How about a little race with me? 1 lap around them. Yep, let's do it. We don't have 50 rupees, no! Okay. Guys, we'll come back here once we've done the temple then, and we'll have 50 rupees by then. No doubt. That sucks. But no worries. It's not very hard to win the race. You just sort of have to stay in front of him and kind of push him out of the way a bit. Cool, let's do the forest temple then. And I think once we've done the forest temple, we may call it a day for this stream. But it is quite a lengthy temple, so we'll see how long we managed to, or how quick we managed to do it even. It's not very tricky, just a bit lengthy. And just over here. So this is where the game started, the forest temple. We've gone back, right back to the start. The game does a lot of backtracking, but it makes it interesting by changing absolutely everything. As in, most dungeons as Adult Link are like polar opposites to the ones when you were a child. So the same locations, but just very different dungeons. A lot of the child ones are very short, whereas these ones are a bit more lengthy. That being said, none of them are hugely lengthy. Here we go, our sweet home has been taken over by monsters. We haven't seen anyone yet, but pretty much all the people who we left behind 7 years ago have not grown up. They're all still kids. We don't know why. Yet. Let's see if we can memorize this, because I don't think the Ocarina sounds the same as last time. Now we've got to memorize. Here's one of our friends. Who do you think you are? The cockery-like clothing won't fool me. I promised Saria I would never let anybody go through to see her. If you want to see her that bad, I'm gonna need some proof that you're really a friend of hers, something you could only have heard from her. Not that she would ever be friends with a grown-up like you. Okay, let's play him Saria's song to prove it. That melody. Saria plays that song all the time. You do know Saria. That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I think of him. I think you do know why. Is it up? Or is it left? Left. And right. Is that right? Yeah! So, for those who haven't done this before, they loop the Lost Woods. If you get it wrong, you go straight back to the start. It's a bit of a sneaky bit. So we can... Oh, messed that up! So when his back's turned, we can actually get him with the hook shot. But I messed that up a bit there. Alright, let's wait for him to come slowly towards us now. Turn your back. It's like VR. The Legend of Zelda. Reality of Time. Okay, wait for him to go a little bit. There we go. So these guys are kind of pussies, and they die with just one little hit from the hook shot. And where's this guy? Oh. I like who doesn't even look around the corner to see who's there. They're quite detailed, though. Hey, pal. I'm right next to you. Huh? Guess there's no one here. There we go. I feel like a murderer, just shooting everyone for no reason. Okay, we're near a very intense bit in a moment. You guys will see in just a second. So this buddy boy up here, he's a maddening, murdering freak. And he wants to kill us by any means possible. Thankfully, he is also a bit of a pussy. There we go, dead. We now have enough rupees to get Epona, but we need to go back all the way there, so we'll do that later on. That's where Saria sat. How times have changed. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different from each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here, play the Minute of Forest. Or Minuet. I can never remember these songs. Most songs have like a 3-note melody that repeats twice, but all of these temple songs are just a big bunch of notes. Cool little way of getting around the world though, just teleporting to certain landmarks. There's never really much need to come back to the forest temple. Unless you wanted to explore before doing the temple. Link, I'll see you again. So mysterious. Who could it be? So now we have the hook shot. We can do that. So we could have come here earlier, but it would have been no use because we wouldn't be able to get in. And it's cool the game warns you about that to start with, so you don't waste your time. And there's a chest up there. Game's giving us a bit of a hint. Wolves are very easy to defeat. You literally just do that. Hitting their tail is a one-hit kill. This just avoids a bit of climbing time. Let's stay away from that spider there, though. Unless that's a golden one, I can't quite tell. Yeah, that's a golden one, isn't it? So in fact, we will not stay away from him. We'll get him in just a second. Though we might need the bow and arrow. I can't really tell if we can get him with a hook shot or not. Yeah, we can. So the hook shot more or less replaces the boomerang for Adult Link. It hits things, it gets things for you. Very similar concept. You found a small key. I don't think we've had keys up until this point. I think that's the first small key we've got. Wow. So there's one up there, but thankfully, if they haven't come down yet, hookshot will kill them. No need to wait around. I'm not entirely sure if I like this music or not. It's very, like, atmospheric. So the gimmick of this dungeon is you have to, like, go around and find these 4 Poes. But once you've done that, dungeon's more or less over. It's not too long, but it's a little bit to it. So what we're going to do first, I think, first things first, we'll go straight forward. Ooh, there's a spider up there. So I'm pretty sure there's another key in here. And we already have one, so let's build up on them. Oh, bit late on the reaction there. So the slingshot, like the boomerang in the original Legend of Zelda, kind of stuns enemies. Damn, we're not doing too well here. So these guys, their gimmick is, if one of them is dead, the other one has to die within a certain amount of time. Or else he will come back to life. And we are very close to dying right now. We should have gotten a fairy. There we go. That's okay though, because there's some jars literally in this room with us. And now we have 2 small keys. Oh, let's put that in a jar. Or get a bomb out, whichever is easier. Cool, so now if we die, we will come back to life. Now, to refrain from accidentally letting that fairy out, let's put the bombs back. Though we have to deal with that beeping until we get another heart piece. Just a heart. Give us a heart, please, Mr. Skull. Nope, not so kind. I think there are some jars in the next room, so the beeping will stop soon. I remember when I was trying to sell my friend on Zelda when I was like 10 years old. I was like, hey, it's like Pokemon, because when you're low on health, there's beeping. And I thought, I don't know why, I thought for some reason that would sell him on Zelda. You're like, whoa, I love beeping. There we go. So I think we're okay if we go in this room now. So I'm pretty sure at the top there's another locked door, but we have the key for that now. So I know there was another bit over there with the Song of Time block, but I don't think we need to go there yet. This is a bit of a confusing temple for the first time you play it. There's a lot of changes, a lot of changing rooms. There are arrows painted on the floor. There sure are, Navi. In fact, there's no use of doing that yet, because we have to go around and push it anyway. Cool, just push it as far as we can, and then I guess we've got that ladder in a second. No, actually, no, we don't. We push it here. And then we got the ladder. And we can push it in a moment. There we go. It's all about positioning. They made pushing blocks a bit faster in later Zeldas like Wind Waker and Skyward Sword. So they are very slow in this game, inch by inch. Which is realistic, but it's not necessarily the most fun way to do it. What do we do now? Guess we go this way. Yeah, this whole room is just a bunch of block pushing. Though in 3D, this segment looks really cool. It's like looking into a little cardboard box. Oh, my bad. We get the bow and arrow in this temple though, which is an awesome item to use in 3D. I wish I could show you guys some 3D effects, but you know, that's not possible. Unless there is a way of 3D streaming that I don't know of. Oh, there we are. Just had to go round. This is one of the best games to view in 3D. Lots of depth changes. Actually, it's just as well we didn't push that immediately, because we pushed that block earlier, and now it's led to this. So let's pretend we meant to do that, because it was the right sequence. Cool, that's the end of block pushing. No more of that for a while. So you see that switch above the door? We hit that with bow and arrow, and it would change the layout of the room. But obviously we don't have the bow and arrow yet, so there's no need for that. This corridor is all twisted! Thank you, Navi. We would not have known if it were not for you. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. These guys are freaky as hell. Hopefully we won't see any soon. Oh no, we need a key. Ah, we screwed up. We were meant to go to the beginning of the temple. My bad. That's okay. We don't have to go back far. Plus, we've done this segment already, so that's alright. I had a feeling if we had to go back here, but I couldn't quite recall. Oh, are we going to die? Yep, we are. That's alright, we need to go back to the start of the temple anyway. Oh yeah, we have a fairy, don't we? Let's get rid of this guy. There we go. So is there still a spider up there? Yes, there is. Yamcha says he definitely didn't get this far. Yeah, we are quite a way into the game now. There's not a whole lot left. I think you get hooked once you've done the child section. That's when the game really gets you. Is it this one? Yep. Yeah, I think I only liked this game up until you finish the child section. But when you become an adult, it's a whole much better experience. It's just one of my favourite games. Okay, I think there's a key somewhere around here. Might even be here. I think it actually might be in a well somewhere, if my memory isn't fooling me. Let's try and get past this spider real quick. Nope, he knows we're here. And maybe now we can get him. Not quite. Let's stay as far on the right as we can, and maybe he won't notice us. Plan foiled! Okay, plan ruined. Ah, here we are. Ah, well! I was saying there was a well. What do? Is there anywhere we can hookshot to? In fact, I think there might be. No, we come there later. Yamcha loves the weird enemy designs. Makes the new Zelda look kind of boring. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. Dealt with that bastard. Yeah, I think the key's up here, but I'm not entirely sure. So I remember going down a well somewhere. So where's this? This might just be the map. But that's okay. Makes it a bit more easy to navigate the dungeon. Yeah, there we are. In fact, now we can get to a whole new place. There we are. I told you guys I remember going to a well somewhere. Just needed to get rid of the water. There we go. And I'm pretty sure there's a key in here, which we can then use in that room that we went into earlier and properly progress. I think that heart might be deceitful. No, it's not. For some reason I thought it would be a, that weird monster that eats you. What are they called? I can't remember. There we go, there's the key. Cool, that's what we were missing, and now we can do it with no trouble. Cool, let's just get out of here then. Onwards and upwards. So there are more doors in this little lobby here, but we need the bow and arrow to do them. So as of now, this is as far as we can get. But that's okay. I am very excited for Breath of the Wild, but I'm also a little worried, because we haven't really seen dungeons yet. Not properly anyway. We've seen those little mini dungeons. But I'm just a bit worried of how they're going to be designed, seeing as everything seems so different. And I'm scared that they'll try and change how dungeons work. Because Skyward Sword, while it wasn't a great game, had some really great dungeons. I don't want that to be a step back in Breath of the Wild. But I'm digging everything else. I love the design of the world, the visuals, the music. It'll be a very special day when NX comes out and you get to play Breath of the Wild as a launch title. Hey, here we are! Familiar? Okay, now we're here. We should be able to just zoom through this temple. There really isn't a whole lot more to it. So, all the posts are in quite close proximity to each other. But before we can get them, we need the bow and arrow. Of course, this guy can float. And does he have a buddy? I think he has a buddy. He has two buddies! Let's get some hearts before we do a buddy, boys. Ah, no, this is close. I have no confidence. Yamcha says, are you going to get NX Day 1? Yes, I am. I get all Nintendo consoles Day 1. do this. Maybe this would be a good idea. Ion says, I guess we don't know what it's going to be yet. That's true, but I have confidence that it will be good. I mean, all I really want is more Nintendo games, and NX is obviously going to have that. I don't want to miss out on any new Metroid, any new Zelda, any new Mario. Ah, we screwed up. That's alright. We'll do that again then. Yeah, Nintendo consoles are just so different to everything else in my eyes. Like, if PlayStation 5 got announced, I wouldn't be sold immediately on it, just for it being another PlayStation. But if a new Nintendo console came out, I wouldn't have to know a thing about it, I'd want it, simply for more Nintendo games. So I guess I'm a bit of a Nintendo fanboy. But that being said, I love the PlayStation 4 at the moment. Has some great games. Where are the hearts? Guess we're doing this with 3 hearts. Easy. Can you freeze the big shield guys with the hookshot? I guess we'll find out soon. Give me a heart. I don't see Wii U as a bad system. I love the Wii U, even though it doesn't have, you know, all the games that the PS4 has. Yamcha says, me too, I can't wait. Because like stuff like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and Bayonetta 2 and Mario Kart 8 are some of the best games I've ever played. And you just know that Nintendo are going to have some high quality software on NX. And you can feel that now, because so many Wii U and 3DS games right now feel like low-budget spin-offs, and that's probably because Nintendo are working on those big NX games rather than focusing on Wii U and 3DS. Quit moving. Give us some hearts, please. Nope, no hearts for us. Well, I guess we are doing this with 3 hearts then. Oy, this will be tricky. So what, last time one thing came back to life, so I'm going to sort of try and damage them equally. Are there hearts here? No. It feels kind of weird having a Nintendo system without Zelda at the moment, because, you know, Wii U obviously has Wind Waker HD, and Twilight Princess HD and Hyrule Warriors, but there's no exclusive Zelda title. And there never will be, because it'll be on NX as well. And that feels really strange. Come on. Do your thing. If he wants to do this quickly, I'll do the jump attack at him, but that's kind of risky. Okay, there's one done. Does he drop hearts? Yes, he does. Well, 1 at the very least. Which is better than none. Let's get him 3 times. And then get the other guy 3 times. Come on. Alright, that's him done. This is tense. Two tens, no! Oh. It's okay, I've got a plan. What we're going to do, just because this bit's kicking my ass, we're going to get a fairy. Fairies aren't very far away. Schlag says, it's PlayStation 5, though the next logical title sounds stupid, I think. They should give it some kind of non-numbery name, like Xbox Anal Stitching. That's a catchy name. Or they could be, like Microsoft, and call it PlayStation 1. Okay, so the reason I'm going up here is because there is a fairy place here. I think. Somewhere. Am I lying? I'm probably lying to you. Ah, maybe I'm lying then. Fairy place? Well, Navi's gone over here. What do we do? Bomb? Song of Storms, maybe? Let's try Song of Storms. I'm probably just lying to you all. Yeah, I guess you're not doing anything here. Let's try Zelda's Lullaby. Could have sworn there was a fairy fountain up here somewhere. I guess not. Alright, back to the temple then. We'll try and do this with minimal hearts. It'll be easy. Hopefully hearts respawn now though, because it wasn't giving us any hearts earlier, because we died. Punishing. Ooh, a bit closer. Maybe the wolves would give us some hearts. Someone's got to have a heart. Come on. And no hearts from them! Jesus. Unforgiving. I'm not even kidding, I think this, fight with the skeleton guys might even be the hardest part of the game, just because they're so relentless. There's 3 of them at once. Yeah, no hearts. Oh, there's one. Okay. That's a bit forgiving. You know what we're not doing though? We're not doing the big spin attack. Maybe that's our downfall. Do you have a heart? No. The Schlag, you're right. PlayStation 5 does sound like a stupid name. They gotta stop doing numbers at some point, I suppose. I'm not certain Xbox is going to continue forever. Because it feels like they're merging Xbox and Windows 10 together. And I think one day, Xbox is just going to be an app on PC. Ooh. But I think PlayStation and Nintendo will carry on doing consoles for a long time. But Xbox just feels irrelevant now, especially when all of their games are pretty much on PC anyway. I don't really understand Project Scorpio either, because they're sort of selling it as this high-powered Xbox One, but that is exactly what a PC is, a high-powered Xbox One. Right, let's try this fight again then. It'll be easy. What's cool though is when we do this fight, we get a bow and arrow at the very least. So we get a little reward out of it. Hey, hearts! Alright, let's deal with this bastard. No, he's kicking our ass. Give us a heart, please. Alright, before they come down, let's just play it smooth, get some hearts. Rupee! What a joke. Alright, stay away from them, because their jump attack will more or less kill us at this point. So we'll do what we did earlier, do 3 attacks on him, back away so we can't do a jump attack, and we'll stay clear with the other guy. Don't you jump. Don't be a bastard. Ah, intense. Intense. Okay, we'll stay away from this guy. He is not our pal. Am I on the right guy? I don't know, they both look the same. No! Jeez, this fight's impossible. Schlag says, I hope Nintendo make consoles forever and ever. SNES is all my all-time favourite. I literally use it every day. Yeah, I hope Nintendo make consoles forever too. The difference between Nintendo and other console manufacturers is Nintendo make games that you can't get anywhere else. I mean, obviously Sony makes stuff like The Last Guardian and The Last of Us and Uncharted 4 and everything, but they're nowhere near as iconic as, say, Mario, Zelda and Metroid. Are there more jars around here? There's got to be some more. Yeah, there we go. Let's get some help from here. Alright, so ready, you guys? This one is the one. We'll beat these bastards. They won't know what hit them. I do not think the future is PC by any means. Most consumers just do not have play games on PCs. So I know people like to make it out that PC is like this master race that everyone has, but that's just, you know, the dedicated demographic. The average consumer doesn't play games on PCs unless it's like small little indie games that every PC can play. PCs are an enthusiast product, especially big powerful ones. And that's why PS4 sold 40 million units, because most people will rather just buy a console. I mean, I like PC gaming and all, but it's not the future. It won't replace consoles. Though I do think Microsoft may just gravitate towards it rather than have an Xbox. Alright, let's not screw up this time. We can do it. Play it safe. Don't get greedy. This really shouldn't be a hard part of the game. I guarantee you we'll not struggle at any other point in the game other than this. So, hearts all gone? Yep, they are. Yeah, you be a bastard. Go on. This guy's my nemesis. I want him to suffer. Suffer. Schlag says the last game he remembers playing on PC was Day of the Tentacle. Damn, that's been a long time ago. Alright, no more hits. We can't afford it. Alright, that's one. No! Why is this so hard? Alright. We'll do it. Not giving up. I think if we leave the temple and come back, jars respawn. So we'll do that. Get some hearts. Oh yeah. Unforgiving. I would never say Ocarina of Time is a hard game, but this part is getting to me. I've never struggled like this before. It's always been easy. Oh yeah. Well, you know what they say. When you do things live, you mess up. Is that what they say? There we go, hearts. What can I blame it on? The sun was in my eyes. Okay, this is the one. Easy. So I want to finish the forest temple before I finish the stream for today, so we might be here forever. We might be here for like another half an hour. We'll see. Okay, we're full of hearts. That's good. So that means we'll have plenty to spare when we get back to that room. So as long as we play it safe, we'll be okay. This music's gonna be engraved in my mind by the end of this. Alright, who's ready for the 4th or 5th attempt at this? I can't even remember now. All I remember is the game over screen. I swear there will not be another point in this game that we die this many times. Alright, let's do it. No holding back. Do not do it! Ah! I know this guy's routine. He does that, he does a jump attack. Hahaha. Intense. Alright, let's get one heart. We'll leave those pots there in case we need them. We won't though, because we're going to do this first time. Okay, we'll do the normal... Let's do 4 hits on each, just to make it a bit more easy. The other guy's playing it fairly kindly, he's not trying to get us. Alright, stay away from him, and we'll get some hearts. Now, which one was it I was fighting? I think it was... I think I need to... Oh no, wrong one! Alright, let's do it. One more hit. Hopefully the guy doesn't respawn. There we go! And we're on top of the chest too. Phew! That's done. What a bastard. Alright, let's race through the temple now. Damn. There's the bow. And we even have hearts to spare. Cool, so the bow more or less replaces the slingshot from earlier. Let's go back into this room to get the Poe. Now, where is that Poe? Is he in this picture? I don't remember. No, I think we're gonna... Yeah, we missed him there. That's okay, though. What we're gonna do is literally go in this door, come back in. And get Buddy Boy. Where is Buddy Boy? Buddy Boy. We know you're here, Buddy Boy. One Buddy Boy. Ah, no, we messed up on Buddy Boy. 2 Buddy Boy. And 3 Buddy Boy. And there is the big Buddy Boy. So that's the first of the 4 Poes. Just gonna beat him up now. And there's literally one in the room opposite us in a moment. So there's not much more of this temple left. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Let's get a jump attack on him in a moment. That should take him out a bit quicker. And one more. There we go. 1 Poe down, 3 to go. But don't worry, because they're all pretty quick. Not much more to it. What's in that? Probably just more arrows, I suppose. Oh, key! That's convenient. We'll ignore Navi, because I'm sure she's just going to say, hey, did you know that you can use the arrows? Or something like that. Now, is he here? Yep. Oh, missed. There's one right there. Which means the other one's right behind us, so let's go up the stairs a little bit. And bam. So the third one is literally, I think it's just through the locked door behind us. And then there's a bit of a twist to getting the fourth one, but it's not a hard twist. I guess these are quite repetitive fights. You're literally just doing the same thing over and over. Oh! No! And one more. Come out. Cool, 2 posts down, 2 to go. What's that one? Guess that's the compass. Alrighty, time to get the third one. Yes, if you remember earlier, there was an eye above the door. And we need that. We need to hit that eye with the arrow now. So where are we now? Watch for shadows or monsters that hang from the ceiling. What can we do from here? Guess just go up here? Is that door locked? Yes it is. So what we have to do now is backtrack a bit. But that's okay, we're not going back very far. There's also something to hit in the lobby as well. So it's all coming together. We just got to do it. I guess this is quite a confusing temple, but it's not that hard. There's only 5 temples as an adult, so you know, 1 down, 5 to get, 4 more to go after this. Yes, if you remember, back here... Yamcha says, did you review this in Majora's Mask on 3DS? I didn't, no. I've reviewed very few Zeldas, for whatever reason. I reviewed the first NES Zelda, and I've done Majora's Mask on N64 before, and Ocarina of Time on N64, but not 3DS, no. I'd love to, because I have so much to say about it. In fact, I want to do more retro reviews, because I just don't do them very often now. There we go, so this is the big key, the boss key. Cool, all coming together. So unlike the child dungeons, every boss door needs a boss key to open. Here, I guess? I think there might be a key in here. Once we kill this hand. It breaks into all these little hands. Ah, they're cute. I think this gives us the key we need to progress. There we go. But luckily, this takes us straight back to the lobby, so we don't have to backtrack very far at all. Cool. So we could just go straight back up there, but what I want to do first is just go back into the lobby a second. Because I'm pretty sure there's a door that we can open. You become very familiar with these adult temples. Yeah, and you can see right there. Oops, missed a lot. There we go, third time a try. A try? A charm. I don't remember what's behind this door. I guess we'll see. Is this just more of this. I suppose so. Whatever it is, I don't think there's anything important in here. So let's just go around a bit. Just a little circle of this room. I honestly don't think there's much worth seeing, though. Unless there's any way we can hook shot. Yeah, I think we can hook shot over there. Let's try that. Let's get that guy first. Yeah, we can just about zip onto there. Let's just get these hearts. There's a little bit there I can just about get onto. Maybe not. I can't remember that this room's even relevant, because I think we can literally just continue on from where we were. Well, let's just keep going. I'm sure it's probably just a heart container and rupees or something like that, so it's not really what we need. Cool, so we can see how, 2 of those are done, and I'm pretty sure the 4th one just appears in the room once you've got 3 of them. So, we'll go back into this familiar room. A lot of backtracking in this temple. Ignore Buddy Boy. Also, we have to change the room back to the way it was, because we made it all slanted earlier to get the boss key. Damn, we've been in this dungeon for a while. Much longer than I thought we would. I'm sorry about that. But we are very near the end. Feels like I'm wandering around aimlessly, but we are doing very slight things each time I wander around. I said first, let's change that back to a open eye. And thankfully, those things don't respawn again. Ooh. So there's no need to fight those big skeleton guys again. Stalfos. I like the boss for this dungeon. That's quite a fun boss. If it's the one I'm thinking of. You fight like Ganon's demon, his phantom. All the bosses in this game are good, there isn't a single bad one. Alright, we're nearly back to where we should be. Sorry for all of the slow-moving progression here. Should deal with these guys. One of these days we'll hit him. First try. Here we go, this is different. So what we're going to do here is shoot an arrow through the flame, and we'll melt something in a second. Much easier on 3DS with the gyroscope. Quite hard on N64. Ooh. Let's see if we can do it first try. There we go. I think we stuff. No, the eye hits itself. Cool. Now we can go back through. We just missed the door though. Now, is there anything in this room we need? No. Yeah, a lot of changing things in this dungeon. It can be quite complicated. And that's just Navi saying to us, whoa, the room has changed. Do we just go down here? Yeah, we do. Alright, let's do this first, because I think there may be a Poe up here. Though I may be wrong. Ah, this is the room we were in earlier. Okay. Yeah, there's no real reason to be here, so let's go back in here. So if you look up at the ceiling in a moment, you can see that there is stuff. So we've got to go into those little indents. Link, watch out, the ceiling, blah blah blah. Schlagnoise keeps hearing Pingu noises. Ooh, let's stand on that switch. No, we missed! And Yamcha says this must be confusing for the first time. Yeah, but like, it becomes your home almost. Damn. Like, because you're retreading it so often, you know where everything is. Let's see where it's safe to stand. I guess where that treasure chest there is, will be safe. Cool, and now just through the door. I'm sure many people on their first time probably used a walkthrough. I didn't. I'm proud to say that. No, we need hearts. We don't want any more beeping. Alright, so this can be a bit tricky. I have to do a little slidey puzzle in a time limit. So this goes on the right a bit. Let's push these two together to start with. So it's just how fast you can maneuver, and it's a bit random. Depends on where the bits are, really. So I don't know where that blue one goes. Let's just push that out of the way in a moment. I think we can do it. Let's pull that blue one out of the way, because I think it's just a random one that we don't need. Oh, come on. No time to mess about. Is that it? Is that blue one irrelevant? Yeah, I don't need the blue one. Okay. So the Poe fights are easy. Just keep your shields out and they can't really hurt you. Just wait for them to stop swinging around. And 3 of those big jumps, that would get them. I think if we stay clear of them, they come out a bit sooner, because they don't do their spinning stuff. Oh, but then they do that. No, okay, maybe staying with them is the easiest way. There we go, one more. And then we're done with Poes. And then we're done with the dungeon as well. Phew. And the beeping will stop. See, that's the best part of this. No more beeping. I can hear again. Right, we're back, and there's the last Poe right there. How do we get down? Can we just jump? So a little memory test here, guys. Who knows who the real Poe is? I'm not good at this, so I guess we'll just guess. Is it you? You the Poe? Oh, you the Poe? You the Poe? Stop moving. There we go, that's the Poe. I think it might be easier to manually aim for this bit. Nope, it's not. Is it you? I'm not sure how you can really tell who which one's which. Oh, it's him! It's him! It's Buddy Boy! Where are you? We're running out of arrows at this rate. Can we just use our sword on them? Nope. It's him! Let's keep using the hook shot. Actually, no, let's keep using arrows. Ah, there we go. I think it's just random. I'm not sure you can really tell who they are. One more try. Ah, they do a little spin to start with. That's how you know. Him. We've nailed it. That's how you do it. I've always just guessed. I didn't know there was any kind of clue. Him. No, him. Well, there you go. I've learned so much in this live stream. Cool, boss time. The boss is a really cool one. Let's get that arrow down there first, though. Wherever it is. Is it gone? Yeah, it's gone. So there's a small little puzzle, not very hard. And I guess you could have come here without getting the big key. So that's the hardest bit of this, to know where the dungeon key is. Anything else we can do here? I don't think so, so let's push it back this way. Anything interesting? Nope. Is that button? But we need to press a switch to open the switch with the button, I think. Ah, there we are. So that opens the switch to the switch. Sure. There we go, switch to the switch. To the switch. What are we doing? What is this? Nope. Nope. So another push. To the switch. There we go. Right, who is ready for the boss for this dungeon? To finally say goodbye to all these walls and this music. Let's do it. Let's get hyped. So this boss isn't hard, but he's very fun to fight. And we're like, oh, nothing here. Suppose we'll just go. Nope. It's the big guy. Final boss. Oh, it's just a phantom. There we go. Evil spirit from beyond, Phantom Ganon. So this is much easier with gyro controls because we can move around much quicker. Just got to find out which painting he is. Is he this one? Nope, he's that one. Oh. Oh no, we've locked up. Sorry guys. It's moving the 3DS too far around. Let's use the Circle Pad for this then. Where is he? Is that him? There we go, there's one hit. So we do this a few times and then he will change up his plan a bit. It's good to use a mixture of gyro and Circle Pad. So yeah, Circle Pad for scrolling, gyro for actually aiming. So this isn't the only phase, there'll be another one in just a moment. Oh. Get out of the way of this. Oh, that was close. So which one's the real Ganon? This temple likes deceiving you with fake things. Are you real? Is there any way of knowing? There we go. So now we do something that we do right at the end of the game, which is tennis with Ganon. Oh. You win this round of tennis. Damn, we're not doing this very well. If you get really close to him, it might be easier to hit it back. Nope, not quite. There we go. And one more, I think. 3 is usually the magic number of Zelda bosses. 3 times, done. Nope. It's gonna keep going. He's not hitting it back at us though, is he? Unless he does that on the last one. Oh, he does! Damn, a rally of tennis. Bring it on. Oh no, he's winning this rally! Okay, we can't lose, this is it. Oh, intense. Oh, that was close. That was literally the last frame that we could have done that. Alright, go on, let's finish it. No, no! What do you mean not done? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's the boss done. Whoa, that was tense. That dungeon was way too long. Much longer than it should have been. I'm sure we could have done it much faster. Hey kid, you did quite well. Looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you have only defeated my phantom. When you fight me real, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I'll banish him to the gap between dimensions. Damn. That's intense. Cool. That is the forest temple done. 1 out of 5 of the adult temples, and 4 temples we've done so far. So I think there may only be 2 more streams left after this, if we keep doing 2 temples per stream. Maybe 3. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Most of the temples are much briefer than that one. There's a little backtracking in that one there. And here is the Sage of the Temple. Who could it be? It's our childhood friend. One of our many love interests in this game. Thank you, because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Saria, the Sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come because I know you. No. You don't have to explain it to me, because it is our destiny. I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now please take this medallion. What was that? Nothing interesting. Great news! A loan for £600 for you has been approved. It has not. Liar! You have received the Forest Medallion. Saria awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. There we go! So there's a little bit more story. I will always be your friend. Yes, a bit more story until we're done, so let's carry on. No, the corpse of the Great Deku Tree. But, what is that? The new Great Deku Tree. So this is the one that we see in Wind Waker. Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because of you and Saria broke the curse of the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri, you are actually a Hylian. I am happy to reveal the secret to you. There you go. Game-changing stuff. Link's origin story. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered the Forbidden Forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the great Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that there was a child of destiny whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him in from the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now finally the day of destiny has come. That text scrolls so fast. Oh, well, it's done now. You are a Hylian. You are always bound to leave this forest, and now you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. Save Hyrule, of course. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. How did I guess? Now, Link, break the curse of all the temples and return peace to Hyrule. It was a surprise to learn that Sarah is one of the sages, wasn't it, Link? I wonder how Sheik knew. Anyway, off to the Temple of Time. Cool, so that's all we have time for today. Join me next time and we will save Epona, do the next dungeon, and just continue with the game. So thank you for watching. Let's save before I lose any of the progress that we've done, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye!